Alright, so first of all, before anything else, you see how these panels got a little bit of shade on them? Right? That's from this big maple. That big maple here and this little one next to it, this little spindly one next to it, both of those gotta go. They're blocking my sunshine. So, anyway, wanted to share that with you first. I wanted to touch on a touchy subject, which I'm sure this will generate a lot of controversy back and forth on both sides of the issue, but I've never been one to shy away from an issue that is going to be controversial. I want to talk about gun control, and is the government looking out for your best interest? Okay, so they use events like Sandy Hook, the event that happened in Orlando. They like to use those as like poster boys of, oh, we need to have more gun control. We need to have more gun control. And see, here's my spin, okay? The only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is to have a good guy with a gun. And when you do gun control, all you are doing is taking the hands or the guns out of the hands of the law-abiding citizens that obey the laws, that are not going to go out and shoot people like crazy. You're putting us in jeopardy from being able to protect ourselves, okay? Now, then the only people that are going to have guns, if you do stricter and stricter gun laws, are going to be the criminals and the cops, okay? And I know a lot of people are not real happy with the police these days, but they have a job to do too, and they're dealing with some extraordinary things. And there's good cops and there's bad cops, just like in any profession. There's good and there's bad in any profession. So anyway, if you, like I said, if you take the hands out of the citizen to be able to protect themselves, that's not a win situation. Now here's the thing that I find completely amusing. Now Hillary Clinton, we'll use that lovely Hillary Clinton as an example, who is like anti-gun all the way, okay? But she has a group of men that are protecting her every day that have guns on them. If she's so anti-gun, maybe she should tell them to not carry guns when they're protecting her. See, that's my thing. I'm not asking for a bodyguard. I don't want somebody to protect me. I want to be able to protect myself. When you have gun control, we're going to even go back a little further. Let's go back to with Adolf Hitler, what he did. First thing he did is he legislated gun control, took the guns away from the citizens, okay? When you take away the guns from the citizens, that's like the Second Amendment is all about it, okay? When they say, well, why do you need, AR-15s, and why do you need AK-57 or AK-47s? I'm sorry. Why do you need a Mini 14? Why do you need these assault rifles and stuff like that? And I tell people the same thing all the time. The reason that we need to have these assault rifles and the high-capacity magazines and those type of things is to be able to overthrow a tyrannical government. That's the number one reason, and that's why we should have them, is when, see, right now, if the government disarms us and takes away our guns, as they've been trying to do, New York State's horrible, just so you know. I mean, they are absolutely horrible as far as gun laws go. And like I said, you look at the two strictest places, I'm going to get off subject a little bit, two strictest places for gun laws, okay? Chicago and New York City. And what is the highest murder rate in this country? Which two cities, guys? It's Chicago and New York City. Because they have all these gun laws, people can't protect themselves. A criminal knows you don't have a gun because they've been taken away from you. So it's free reign, because the criminals don't care about gun laws. See, that's how it works. They don't care. They're going to get guns if you want them. I'm going to tell you right now, if I wanted to, I could ride down to Rochester and I can get whatever I want probably within inside of 30 minutes. If I got the cash, somebody's going to give me what I want, okay? So gun laws, all you're doing with gun laws is you're restricting the rights of law-abiding citizens to be able to protect themselves. And of course, the government wants us to be unarmed, because if we're unarmed, then we'll never rise up against them if it ever comes to that point. I honestly don't think that they will ever be able to take away all the guns from the people. I don't see it ever happening. I mean, I could be wrong. I know that that's what they want to do, but there's so many guns in this country. I mean, I know Europeans think that Americans are crazy because we have so many guns, but you know, my thing is this: with all these lunatics out there running around doing the different type of things that they're doing, I want to be able to protect myself and my family. That's my concern. You know, I'm not going to walk around brandishing a pistol and being like, hey, look at me, I got this, you know, 9mm, blah, 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 blah. It's not what it's about. What it's about is being able to protect my family, you know, and if there's a bad guy, I want to be able to make sure that I can protect him, you know, because like I said again, the bad guys don't care about gun laws. They're going to get guns no matter what. So that's kind of like my spin on it. And I know the liberals, and here's the thing is with the liberals, if you don't want to have a gun, then don't have a gun. I could care less. If you want to go around unarmed, be unarmed, that's fine. But you know what, don't tell me because you feel that I shouldn't have a gun, that I shouldn't have a gun. That's crap, okay? That is absolute crap. I mean, you know, I don't know, I just, it amazes me that people are so, you know, and it's always done. Here's the funny thing. All these gun laws and the different things like that are always done in the guise of safety. It's for your safety. We're doing it for your safety. No, you're not. It's all about control, boys and girls. It's all about control. They want to control us. If they can take away our guns, then they won't fear us. They have no reason to fear us. Because if we protest, then they can just shoot us. You know, and there's nothing we can do about it. But if we're armed and we are organized, that's what they fear. They fear that. So, you know, it's good for the government to have a healthy fear. Believe me, it really truly is. And I'm not a big advocate of overthrowing the government or anything like that, so please don't take that the wrong way, okay? I just want to be able to protect myself and my family from whatever. It's the same thing with prepping, okay? People say, why do you prep? I prep for whatever, okay? So it's the same thing with gun control. I want to have the right to be able to carry a gun to protect myself and my family just because. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, you look at what happened out in Colorado with that lunatic walking into the movie theater, okay? He was obviously nuts, okay? Guess what? He was still able to get guns and stuff, and he had homemade bombs and everything as well. So, you know, these are things that you got to think about, guys. You know, there's always going to be crazy people. They're always going to find a way to kill you. If they want to kill people, they're going to find a way to kill you, regardless of how strict your gun laws are, okay? I know, like, Australia disarmed their population. I bet that government doesn't fear their people, you know? In America, our government fears us because they know that if we get pissed enough, that people will rise up, okay? But I think it would take something extraordinary for Americans to rise up. As long as they got their drugs, they got their beer, they got their food, and their comfy couch to sit on and watch their TV, most people are not going to rise up, okay? Now you start taking away their food and their creature comforts, then people are going to get pissed off, okay? So anyway, so that's my spin on gun control. Please feel free, give me your input. I really want to know what you think. You know, I just feel like we have the right to be able to protect ourselves. If these politicians are so strongly against these gun controls, or so strongly against guns, then maybe these people that protect them that are loaded for bear shouldn't have guns. That's all. Why should you have that protection and I shouldn't? Unless you're going to give me an armed escort wherever I go, I'm just looking for the right to be able to protect myself. That's all I want. So anyway, guys, listen, please let me know what you think of this video. Like, comment, tell me what you think. Like I said, I want your input. I mean, obviously, I'm a very strong, you know, for the Second Amendment. I believe in the Second Amendment. We have that right to bear arms. If you choose not to bear arms, that is absolutely your right, and I respect your right. But you will also respect my right. Okay, guys? So that's it for this video. Thank you very much. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. We'll see you later. Bye. Oh, and by the way, let me just show you real quick, because I think the weather's going to turn as of tomorrow. Look at that. Crystal clear blue. Beautiful, beautiful sky. It's going to be like 91 today. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, and there's a nice breeze right now too. So the flags are all blowing in the breeze. So, all right, guys. That's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out. Bye.